Howdy, folks. It's Peter here with the fifth installment of Great Ideas with Great Minds. Today we're going to be talking about dating apps. Excitement? Fear? We'll see. The dating app is something that's become, well, a regular asset of our society. Whether it's a curse or whether it's a blessing remains to be seen. And depending on your experiences, it probably varies. But regardless of what you feel about them, dating apps are quite prevalent, and there just seems to be more and more of them every day. So why would we look at making a new one? Well, because maybe there's something that they're missing. Sure, if you have any experience with the picture swiping business, it can be kind of cool to see hot new singles in your area, but after about 1,000 swipes, people look kind of the same. It takes out all the individuality that someone might have, that flair, the interests, all those things that you can put in your bio, but that really people don't see because they're like, oh, I saw the first picture. This is a hit or miss. So all the fun and all that spark that makes us who we are gets boiled down to a small little thing. I mean, even your resume offers a little bit more kick than that. Offers you a chance to show what you are. Not on dating apps. You can go and pay for more expensive ones and hope that it works out. But if you're as broke as I am, why are you going to pay when you could just go ask a stranger out and use the money for an actual date? Well, let's rethink and let's get together and make something of this. Because we're going to make a dating app, and it's going to be pretty cool. Because this dating app is going to redefine what you're looking for. Because if you're just looking for the person's face, well, this is not going to help you at all. Because there's apps that do that so much better. But if you want to go beyond the face and you want to get deep into what you're looking for in a relationship and maybe have some idea of compatibility beyond, man, that's a good bio picture. Well, you're on the right track. Because what if we flip the picture and have a connection based not on the profile picture, but on the interests? What if you only saw the interests? It'd be like window shopping blind. It'd be almost like, sites that have already existed. Like the early internet chat rooms, Omegle, things like Yik Yak. Any of those sites where you never actually see someone's face, and yet you can tell a little bit about them. Having spent my fair share of time on Omegle when I was in middle school and high school, I regret that still, but I learned something from that. People that I never would have talked to, or even given the time of day. Yeah, I was pretty snooty as a younger guy, but people that I would have never given any time to, I spent hours talking to. You know, I couldn't honestly tell the age, gender, location of someone on there, despite that infamous question of ASL. Anyway, being able to not have to see someone made it so you could really boil down to what you wanted to talk about and just jump into something. And that was crazy because it let me take aside my own insecurity for the time and show who I genuinely was. And that was something I couldn't bring out to others. You know, heck, that's still something I really usually do not put on dating apps because, well, personality is hard to sell in there. And yet, despite the creepiness of some of those sites, what if we take that genuine attachment that can be made from shared interests and seeing more to a person and turn it into an app? Let's do the groundwork for that. So say that you have this app, and instead of starting out where you pick like your 6 or 10 bio pictures, it only asks you for your interests. And then maybe to add a little bit more to it, it asks you for ideal date. Throw in some of your like favorite movies or stuff, some food. Heck, maybe start throwing in some lines about things you really think about and want to talk about. And then add whatever else you want to that. You can make it pretty complex. And so each profile could be as simple or almost story-like as need be. And that'd be the beauty of it. Because if people wanted really simple and to power swipe, you could probably put it so your profile gives exactly what someone's looking for. Interests, sex, let's have fun. There you go. Or, sometimes I stay awake at night just wondering about what happens after I'm dead. Or, sometimes I stare at the color orange and wonder, man, why do I love that color so much? And why not more people use it? That's just some of the questions I'd put. You could add your own. Have a serious intellectual debate about why you think Superman is better than Batman. We might have spent millions of dollars to make movies about it, but the debate's still out on that one. And after you get this profile set up, you just let it be. And since it's like window shopping, anyone who's interested is going to swipe on you. They can't see you, but they'll swipe on you. And if you're worried about security and possible stalking, there are some steps we can take. So to keep some amount of security on this, if you didn't know, current apps usually link up to your Facebook. And that adds a level of security that can be hacked. You make a fake Facebook page, but with some amount of confirmation, and maybe adding your phone number or email for confirmation, you could be sure when you set up your profile that you're a person. Can't always know the other person, but all of that information would come after a connection. So, after seeing what someone's about, you swipe, and then their picture pops up. And so, if you're really into looks still, well, that would be your chance to bail. Although, I hope, and this is the whole hook, line, and sinker behind this concept, that having had some of that interaction without seeing people, that you might just give that a shot. Because maybe the person you're looking for is not the person that you know you're looking for. I mean, according to what I was looking for, I'm probably not going to find like a 6'2" supermodel anywhere near me. And so, if that's my standard, that leaves things pretty hard to have a relationship, and that is just frustrating. And it's almost like shooting yourself in the foot. But if I'm honest with myself and have those conversations and leave some hints of who I really am and what I really want, that's some good breadcrumbs to lay down for others to follow. So, let's make this app. If you're interested, get a friend who's good at computer programming, or if you're good at computer programming, boom, you're at the basis. There's plenty of app making sites you can use, and all you gotta do is do some trial and error. Heck, if you're curious about the results, there's a simple sample you can do with your friends, coworkers, families, etc. Just do surveys and do some experiments on it of seeing how people react when they don't know what a person's identity is, but they do see what their interests are and kind of a set up profile. And based on that success, you could have a little bit of an idea of what you face in the future. But of course, until you release the app and get it going, you'll never know. And isn't that the fun of it? Because only by working together and figuring this thing out can we actually hope to get anything out of it. So if we aren't content with dating apps, we'll make our own. And if we're not content with the one we make, we'll make another. And we'll keep on improving. And if we find that dating apps don't work, well, maybe that was meant to be. But by looking forward and by working together, there's some cool stuff to be done, some great breakthroughs to be made. And heck, the best thing is, if this makes relationships, that's worth every dime and every second. So, if you're tired of all the dating apps you've done, why settle for what is with you when you can make your own? And you're not alone, because for everyone who watches this, we can collaborate, we can build together. So let's get to work. Look forward to seeing you next week. I'm glad for you guys tuning in. Wish you the best of times, whether it be good or bad. And see y'all. Thank you.